Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a pleasure to have invited you to this function this afternoon. And it really gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Minister McLean, the Minister with responsibilities for foreign affairs and foreign trade.
I am pleased to be here with you at this event and bring you greetings from Prime Minister the Right Honourable Frundle Stewart QC and the entire government and people of Barbados. As you would have heard just now, my primary reason for being in London at this time was to attend the 8th UK Caribbean Forum. And as you heard, it's an encounter which occurs every 2 years. And I must say, as Mr. Johnson pointed out, we had in fact a very valuable opportunity for frank and open exchange of views between our two regions on matters of mutual concern and importance. There's an upcoming event in Barbados which would allow us to discuss how Barbadians and friends of Barbados living outside of Barbados can connect and partner with Barbadians living here. This is the third Barbados Networkers Consultation to take place in Barbados from August 5th to 7th, 2014. We will also be celebrating the 100th anniversary of the opening of the Panama Canal and Railway, and at that time, in recognition of the invaluable role many Barbadians played in the construction of the canal.
Every time a minister comes through London, we try to connect them with the diaspora. And this evening's group were very specially selected. There had to be people that had interest in some specific area, people that we identify can probably bring wealth and trade and so on to Barbados. So we did have a number of doctors, a number of lecturers, a number of businessmen, and so on, to interact with the minister and indeed to interact with each other, because they would be here in England, but unfortunately would not know of the existence of each other until they come together on an occasion such as this.
On the subject of tourism, we have had our challenges in an era of hard economic recession. Recently, there has been a hard-fought partial victory, which I referred to earlier, but I spell it out again, one with the decision of the UK government to adjust the ban for air passenger duty applicable to travel to the Caribbean. And I can tell you that we were told that we fought a hard fight, and I have to thank Barbadians and other Caribbean persons here in the UK for continuously lobbying to make a difference.
In relation to the conference that's taking place in August, One Nation, One Family, Building Pathways to Prosperity, how can the Bajans and Friends of Barbados get involved in that initiative over here?
Okay, in terms of getting information, you obviously can, on our website, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Barbados, we provide the information. What it allows you to get information on registration, it gives you details as to the activities of the conference. In fact, one of the options that we're going to provide this year is for persons who cannot attend. We will have perhaps some webinars so that you can join in virtually as well.
We've just heard this evening about the fantastic work that you have been doing on patients that have problems that are just so severe, but yet you're able to resolve and make them well and give them a great quality of life. Can you tell us a little bit about your work, please?
I'm effectively a facial deformity surgeon.
Right.
So I usually treat patients who have been involved in some kind of traumatic event.
Right.
So it's not cosmetic surgery, it's reconstructive surgery.
At the moment, I'm ambassador for Street Soccer USA. It's a homeless organisation in America that teaches teamwork through football and sport. And I've got a team in Barbados called Beijing Elite, who we're trying to inspire young footballers to become, if they can, in the future stars of Barbados.
Caribbean cuisine is actually fusion cuisine from the inception, because we've been influenced by the Spanish, we've been influenced by the British, we've been influenced Polynesian, East India, even to South Africa. So technically when you say Caribbean, it's fusion. So I'm just doing Caribbean cuisine how it should be done.
So I want to thank you again for being here, and I enjoy it. This was a commitment again. When the late Prime Minister came into office, he gave us an instruction: whenever ministers travel, wherever possible, whatever it is you're traveling for, meet the Barbadian community as far as possible. And so I want to thank the EHC and the staff for making this possible, and thank you for coming out. So you can all now enjoy, and we will mingle some more, and so thank you very much.